Is it the pressure of your finances, the constant worry about making ends meet in a world that feels increasingly expensive? Or maybe it's the strain in your relationships. These are the modern struggles, the daily battles we all face. And if we're honest, the traditional view of grace, the one we might have learned in Sunday school, can feel disconnected from this reality. We hear about grace in the context of salvation, a one-time event that happened 2,000 years ago. While that's incredibly important, it can sometimes feel like a historical fact rather than a present help. It can feel like God took care of the big picture sin problem, but left us to figure out the day-to-day mess on our own. It's easy to think, okay, my eternal soul is saved, but what about the panic attack I had this morning? What about the bill I can't pay this week? This is where the concept of a present, active, saving grace needs to step in. This is about God's hand reaching directly into your present chaos, not just waving from a distance. So, what does that look like? Imagine having a direct line to peace right in the middle of your personal storm. That is exactly what God offers. This isn't a theory, it's a practical, accessible reality. Let's explore some real-world examples. Think about the moment you received terrible news and a sudden, unexplainable calm washed over you, allowing you to think clearly and take the next step. That's grace. Or consider the time you were completely overwhelmed with a to-do list that felt impossible, but somehow you found the strength and focus to tackle one thing at a time, getting through the day without breaking down. That's grace acting in your life. This is about God's immediate solace. It's the divine mercy that provides comfort and strength right when you feel like you're about to crumble. A friend of mine was going through a brutal financial crisis. He was losing his business, and the stress was unbearable. He told me that one night, he just couldn't take it anymore. He fell to his knees, not with a fancy prayer, but just crying out to God for help. The circumstances hadn't changed, but his heart had. That peace gave him the clarity to see a path forward, to make difficult decisions he had been avoiding. This isn't about ignoring your problems. When you're facing an obstacle that seems insurmountable, God's active presence equips you with things you didn't have before. You gain wisdom and insight into a situation that allows you to see a solution you completely missed. A new way of approaching it, a different perspective that changes everything. And finding the words flow with a kindness and clarity that surprises even you. This is about moving beyond simply surviving your day-to-day life. It's about God's intention for you to thrive, to overcome, and to find victory, even in the middle of today's complex and often difficult world. Grace is the fuel for that transformation. The true meaning of saving grace culminates in an active, profound trust in God's daily involvement. It's a conscious choice. It's moving from knowing about grace as a concept to living in grace as a reality. This isn't about earning it or being good enough. Grace is, by definition, a free gift. Our part is simply to receive it, and we receive it through trust. It means waking up in the morning, and instead of letting anxiety be the first thing that greets you, you say, God, I trust that your grace is enough for me today. Whatever comes my way, I know you are with me. It means when you're in the middle of a crisis, your first instinct is to turn to Him, not as a last resort, but as your first response. It's an invitation to lean in fully, to take the leap of faith and depend on this present, transformative power. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to stop trying to handle everything on your own and instead witness and experience the daily miracles God has waiting for you? It starts today. It starts right now by opening your hands and your heart to the grace that acts. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to experience a more active, present grace in your own life, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that helps you connect your faith to your real, everyday life. We'll see you next time.